10 months ago, I got on a call with a food blogger who was about to shut her newsletter down. She had 250,000 subscribers and she was getting 2 to 3 million website visits per month. Her content was great, people loved her recipes, but here's the problem. She hadn't grown in over a year. Every subscriber she added, she lost another one to churn. It was running on a treadmill just to stay in the same place. 6 months later, she went from 250,000 to over 650,000 active subscribers. The crazy part is, she didn't spend a single dollar on paid ads to do it. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how we helped her add 400,000 subscribers in 6 months, capturing traffic she was already getting, and how you can use the same strategy to grow your newsletter. Let's dive in. Why wasn't she growing despite the traffic? Let me paint the picture. She was receiving 2 to 3 million visits per month to her recipe website. She had 250,000 email subscribers. She had and still has great content that people loved and came back for, but she'd been stuck at that same number for over a year. The main problem she faced, her opt-in forms were converting around 1%. That sounds okay until you realize what it actually means. She was adding 20,000 to 30,000 new subscribers per month, but she was losing an equal amount to churn every single month through email changes, unsubscribes, and subscriber inactivity. When you have 250,000 subscribers, you're churning 5 to 7% monthly, that's 12 to 17,000 people that just disappear. She was working her ass off just to stay in the same place, publishing consistently, great engagement on her content, but her list wasn't growing. She told me, Chris, I have the traffic, people love the content, but I can't break through the ceiling. So the question was, traffic isn't the problem, what is? Now, before I get into exactly how we solve this, you're looking to scale your newsletter. I share all these strategies we're implementing for the dozens of newsletters we work with and our weekly email, Audience Bridge Insights. Link is in the description to sign up for that, but let's keep going. Let's talk about the real problem she faced. This is what most publishers get wrong. They think, I need more traffic, I need better opt-in forms, I need to run more ads. Let's take a look and let's do the math. She had 2 to 3 million visits per month. She was converting 1% of them. That means 99% of her visitors were leaving without subscribing. We're talking about nearly 3 million people every month consuming her content and then vanishing. But not all these 99% are lost causes. A meaningful percentage of them are already behaving like subscribers, coming back multiple times, they're reading multiple recipes, they're spending 5+ minutes on the site, they're bookmarking her content. These people clearly want her stuff. They just never filled out the form. So her biggest list growth opportunity wasn't getting more traffic, it was capturing the traffic she already had. Subscribers she needed were already on her site every single day. So the question became, how do we capture them? Now here's the solution we provided. We deployed our Smart Pixel on our website. This is a tool we created at Audience Bridge, identifies anonymous visitors who are already behaving like engaged readers. It matches your anonymous traffic against a database of real active email users to identify who they are. It also scores visitors based on time on site, pages viewed, return visits, and their behavior patterns. It then only sends the highest quality, most likely to engage visitors into her email platform. This isn't like any other list growth tactics, not co-reg where someone signs up for something else and then gets added to your list, not buying cheap traffic that doesn't know your brand. These are people who already love her content and keep coming back for more. Warm leads, not cold contacts. This is the playbook that e-commerce has been running for years. We just perfected it for media businesses, how their audiences interact. Here are the results month by month. Month 1, 38,000 new active subscribers. Month 2, 55,000. Month 3, 67,000. Month 4, 82,000. Month 5, 76,000. And month 6, 82,000. Total, we went from 250,000 to 650,000 engaged subscribers in only 6 months. That's a net gain of 400,000 subscribers. Why did it work so well? Adding 400 subscribers is one thing, adding 400,000 engaged subscribers is another. I've seen plenty of newsletters blow up their list with cheap tactics I mentioned before, co-reg, giveaways, and even buying lists. Then their open rates tank, their click rates collapse, and they end up in the spam folder. They're paying for people who never open a single email. Their engagement metrics actually improved. Open rates went up, not down. Click-through rates improved. Spam complaints were a non-issue. Actual deliverability got stronger because of the engagement signals that these subscribers were sending to the inbox service providers like Gmail. Their newsletter revenue per send increased. These subscribers already knew her brand. They've been reading her recipes for weeks or months. They're familiar with her content style. When they got her newsletter, it wasn't some random email from a stranger. It was content they already loved showing up in their inbox. The economics made this a no-brainer. Additional paid acquisition costs, $1 to $4 per subscriber. To add 400,000 subscribers through ads, it costs $400,000 to $1.6 million over 18 to 24 months. With this approach, anywhere from 10 to 25 cents per subscriber based on your volume. To add 400,000 subscribers, it was about 60 grand over 6 months. Savings of over $1 million for better quality subscribers and not having to depend on Facebook or Google and their algorithms to keep the growth going. Now, what I've given you here is just an overview. If you want to go deeper on the list growth and deliverability, I write about this stuff every week in my newsletter, where I share all the tactics we use with our clients. Click the link in the description to subscribe. And if you want to see how Smart Pixel could work for your specific situation, there's a survey after you sign up where you can tell us about your newsletter. We'll take a look and show you exactly how many subscribers you're leaving on the table every month. Click the first link below to get started. And if you want to learn how to build $1 million newsletter, watch this video next.